explosion. But it showed some very strange things in this video. It brings question to mind as to exactly how the explosion came to be. We're going to see the video in real time and then slow it down somewhat, and then I'm going to show you some stills. Let's slow that down somewhat. This is the first image. In this image, we clearly see the first fire ablaze, very hot, spreading to the right. The heat and the smoke are being blown to the left. It's growing to the right, really hot in the middle and being blown in the air to the left. I don't know what direction we're looking, so we'll just use left and right. In the next picture, we clearly see some energy coming in from the left toward the fire. The energy is coming from this direction and down, but it looks very, very much like it is diagonal, very close to the ground. What is this energy coming toward the fire? That's very odd. If a fire was exploding outward or growing outward, the energy would be coming from the fire, not be going to the fire. The next image shows this force even more intense. Whatever this force is very, very intense, going toward the fire, downward and across toward that fire. And in this instance, we see this massive, brilliant, bright light encompassing the whole area. Now, if this light was coming from these light sources here, this area would be shadowed. This whole area here would be in shadow. Even some of the area in front of it might be in shadow, but as you can see, the entire area from top to bottom, from the sky to the ground, the entire area is whited out. And it continues to become white until it is completely whited out. As you see in this image here, the brightness has completely enveloped everything, so much so that you cannot see anything but the brightness. We see this energy coming closer to where the flame originates. And as it does so, out the other end, huge flame forced out the other end with great force from the same trajectory that it's coming from the left, going toward the right. This energy to the left becomes extreme and forces its way in to where the flames are extremely hot and is jettisoned out as the flames just become unbelievable. This is the ignition of the explosion. There is one more very interesting thing that I would like to note. This is a dumpster, and this lid on the dumpster has just a slight crack in it. When the directed energy comes into view and this bright brilliance occurs, there is a force toward the right from the left. Obviously, you see this directed energy coming this way. It's not going that way. There is no fire here. This is coming this direction. And also, other pressure is coming this direction as well, because this opening is slightly more open than it was before the pressure. I told someone to start the fire, if I wanted to do it with directed energy, I would direct frequency directly down upon it, so that if it showed up in the clouds, there would be just a round circle directly from a satellite. And then the directed energy that came diagonally to it would either be a ground-based TTA that was ricocheted sharply off the ionosphere, or a low-hanging SAC AEHF satellite that was perhaps flying over Brazil. So I went to NASA data, and this is what I found in ISS. This is West Texas. And as you can see, this was yesterday, the day of the explosion. As you can see, a frequency hole punch directly over that area. As you can see, also a frequency punch through the clouds that looks as though it came in diagonally. Right here, from the south, coming in diagonally toward the same position. Exactly as I said would be found if it was done with directed frequency, directed energy. From Psalm 30.
Tom, get the fuck out of here! We'll go to Bush's first. They go all the way around I'm sure they're close. Tom, get the fuck out of here! I'm sure they're close. Tom, get the fuck out of here! Oh my god! I'm sure they're close. Oh my god! I'm sure they're close. Tom, get the fuck out of here! Oh my god! I'm sure they're close. Oh my god! I'm sure they're close. Tom, get the fuck out of here!